Okay, seems like it's working. Oh, there's Hilda coming. Just letting Hilda come. Hello. Just gonna put you on mute because we already started the YouTube.
Perfect. Yeah.
Okay, good. Yep. Okay, so lay down on the mat. Knees bent if you have any tension on the lumbar spine, otherwise legs straight and roll outward. Roll the arms outward. Keep the shoulder blades flat onto the ground. Push the back of the head away from the shoulders and the chin gently toward the base of the throat to lengthen your cervical spine. Close your eyes and allow your body to soften. Let go. Relax your forehead, your eyebrows, and the skin between the eyebrows. Relax your eyes and let them sink deeper into the skull. Relax the skin of your face and clench your jaw and let your lips open slightly. Relax your throat, your neck and shoulders, arms, forearms and hands. Relax your back, the muscles of your back and your spine, vertebra per vertebra. Relax your belly and the wall abdominal area. Relax your hips, your groins. Relax your legs, knees, ankles and feet. Bring your attention into your breathing cycle and observe every aspect of your breath. Which part of your body moves the most, chest or belly? If both moves, which one moves first? Observe without changing anything. Observe simply to know yourself. Observe the length of your breathing cycle. Inhalation and exhalation have the same length, or one of them is naturally longer? Observe the small pauses between inhalation and exhalation, and between exhalation and inhalation. The small moments where everything stops, even your breath. Become aware of the 4 phases of your breathing cycle. Inhalation, pause. Exhalation, pause. And there to observe. Is one of the 2 poses longer? Observe also that your throat remain relaxed and open, even during the pauses. Three more observing breaths. At the end of the third, take control and create a long and deep breath. Feel your body expanding with your breath. The rib cage opens to allow more air and more energy into your body. Keep a deep but easy breath with every inhalation. Your body expands with every exhalation. Your body contract. Keep a long but easy breath. Breathe deeper and deeper Feel your ribcage expanding more and more with every breath. With every inhalation, your body expands. With every exhalation, your body become more compact. Keep a long but easy breath. And from your next breath, create a breathing cycle with the same length for inhalation, exhalation. Inhale and exhale, keeping the same length. Even there, find a length that can be comfortable. And if you feel that breath after breath, it becomes maybe too easy, try and lengthen a little bit. Or on the opposite, if you feel that it becomes harder, step back. So listen to the messages of your body. And create a breathing cycle that has got the same length for inhalation, exhalation. And it's still easy to keep. 3 more breaths. At the end of the 3rd breath, still keeping inhalation, exhalation at the same length, deepen the pauses, lengthen the pauses between inhalation and exhalation, and between exhalation and inhalation. Keep the same length for inhalation and exhalation. Keep the same length also between the 2 poses. To adjust the length accordingly. And breath after breath, try and create a breathing cycle that has got the same length for the 4 phases. Inhalation, pause, exhalation, pause. But again, listen to the messages of your body and find a distance, a length that you can keep with no problem. That is still easy to keep. Same length for the 4 phases. Inhalation, pause, exhalation, pause. Same length for the 4 phases. Easy breath. And again, if you feel that it becomes too easy, lengthen a bit. Or if it becomes a little bit too hard, shorten a bit. Play with your breath, feeling your body. 3 more breaths. At the end of the 3rd breath, go back to a normal breath, not controlled. But even if not controlled, observe. Observe the length. Observe where you're breathing mostly. Observe the poses. Become a witness of your own breath. The last moments. Bend your knees and roll on your right side. Stay on your right side for a brief moment. Before sitting comfortably for the... Okay. Okay. Sit comfortably so we can just keep on moving our body. So, cross-legged position. Put your hands in front of your knees. Lift the sternum, shoulder blades down. And gently arch your spine, just gently. Push your chest forward and shoulders and head back. And stay there. Breathe deeply on your chest. Expand your chest with your breath. Stay there. And relax. Create circles with your hips and lumbar spine. First on one side. And then on the other side. Leave the sternum, shoulder blades down. Twist to the left, to the right. Put your left hand outside of your right knee. Put your right hand down on the ground. Align with the coccyx if possible. Leave the sternum, shoulder blades down. Twist and look beyond your right shoulder. Lift the sternum, shoulder blades down. And gently come back to the center. Leave the sternum, shoulder blades down, and twist to the other side, so to the left side. Put your right hand outside of your left knee. Put your right hand down on the ground, align with your coccyx. Lift the sternum, shoulder blades down, and twist beyond your left shoulder. And back to center. Hands in front of your knees again. Now tilt your hip forward and back in a really gentle way. Without going to your maximum. It's just moving gently back and forth. Okay. Now tilt your hip forward around your spine and go to your maximum. Just relax your spine. Feel your back stretching. Your neck stretching. And come back up. Straighten your legs, but keep it as wide as the mat. Put your hands right over your legs. Flex your feet, push your heels forward and the toes toward you. And keeping the feet in this position, slide your hands over your legs, round your spine, and go to your maximum. If for you it's easy to grab your feet, just walk with your hands on the base of the feet and stay there. Close your eyes, allow your head to drop down toward the ground. Tilt your hip forward. And if you want to try and go a little bit further, push your thighs down. So activate your thighs. So you will give the message to your body that the back of your legs have to stretch. Stay there. And slowly come back up. Point your feet. Roll the arms outward. Put your hands down on the ground. Walk back with your hands just a tiny bit. Feet are pointed. Hands are on the ground with the fingers pointing back. Inhale. And with the exhalation, lift your heels. Lift your buttocks. Push with your heels against the ground and stay there. Lower your hips, bend your knees, grab your legs. Walk back with your head and find a balance. If you're kind of comfortable in this position, close your eyes and allow your head to drop down toward the chest. Stay there. Focus just on your breath. Play with your breath. In order to play with your stability, observe how your breath can change your stability and play with it. Really slowly, lift your head and lift your tibias. Relax your arms down on the ground. Just focus on your legs and torso and really slowly lean back with your torso and straighten your legs. Stay there. And slowly come back to the starting position, still with your hands down. It's not the end of the word. We're gonna do it one more time. So slowly lean back with your torso and straighten your legs. Even if it don't go to your maximum, Just find the compromise where you can feel your body working, but your breath is still kind of relaxed. And slowly back to the starting position. Cross your legs, lean forward, and enter a pivotal position. Keep your hands right under the shoulders, knees right under the hips, and create circles with your hips along the spine. First on one side. And then on the other side. Widen your knees. Keep your big toes touching. Now move back your buttocks. And then move forward, moving your shoulders way further than your hands. And then back again. Forward and back. So we're gonna stretch a bit also our wrists. Forward and back. Forward and back. Now keep your buttocks right over your knees. Walk forward just a tiny bit with your hands. Slide the left hand under the right one and keep on moving the hand to the right. Lower your shoulders quite far away from your knees in order to avoid tension on the cervical spine. Lift your right arm up. 3 breaths. And at the end of the 3rd breath, come back to the starting position. Before going to the other side, I'm just going to show you one small thing. That is, you have to, the position of the shoulder is really important. Because if you tend to move the shoulder a little bit closer to the knees, then you will have a lot of pressure on your head. While if you keep your shoulders quite far away, the weight will be on the shoulders and the neck will be free, so I can lift my head with no problem at all. So try and keep the shoulder quite far away from your knees. If you feel any tension on the neck, maybe just walk forward with your shoulder in order to free that tension. Now we're gonna move to the other side. So slide the right arm under the left one. Go all the way down and lift the left arm up. Stay there, 3 breaths. And back to the starting position. Create circles with your hips along the spine. First on one side. And then on the other side. Now, move the knees closer to each other. And put your right foot forward in between the hands. Okay. So now keep your chest and leg together and keep your knees, your right knee, a little bit back from your heel. So the heel is forward. So the knee is not at 90 degrees, but a little bit wider. Then start rounding the spine and pushing the spine up. Move the chin toward the base of the throat Belly in. Feel the stretch on your back. And relax. Now, lean forward. Move forward with your knee. And back to the starting position. Now walk forward with your right foot in order to straighten more or less your right leg. Once that your right leg is almost straight, at least, bend it again and push your hips down. Stay there. And come back. Change side. So left foot in between the hands, a little bit forward compared to your knee. Inhale. With the exhalation, bend your left knee and lean forward. Stay there. Back to the starting position. Walk forward with your left foot in order to straighten the left leg. There. Bend your left foot, left knee, and push your hips down. Stay there. Come back to the starting position. Move the foot in between the hands again, just a little bit forward than your knee. And there, round your spine. Move the chin toward the base of the throat. Activate your abdominal muscles. Stay there. And relax. Tabletop position. Create circles with your hips along the spine. First on one side, and then on the other side. Tuck your toes under. Inhale. And with the exhalation, lift your knees just a tiny bit. Just 1 or 2 centimeters. Belly in. Stay there. And down. Widen your knees. And move the buttocks toward the heels. Walk forward with your hands. Look forward. And push your chest down as much as you can. So it's not really the child pose. It's something similar, but the buttocks is not touching the heels, and the chest is pushing down toward the ground. Look forward. 3 breaths. And now lower your buttocks toward the heels. Find your comfortable position for the child pose. So find a good version for you, either with our arms forward or back. And stay there. 3 breaths. At the end of the 3rd breath, come back up. Widen your feet as wide as the mat. Keep your shoulders away from the ears. Tuck your toes under. Inhale. And with exhalation, enter Adho Mukha Svanasana. Stay there. Relax your belly. Push your chest toward the toes.
Walk back with your hands. Move the weight toward the ball of the feet. Keep the legs straight and relax the whole upper body. See that? Really slowly bend your knees and come up.
Right leg forward, left leg back. Keep the 2 feet roughly at 1 meter of distance. If today the balance is not super good, you can keep your feet a little bit more to the edges of the mat. Keep the hip as much as you can squared, so parallel to the short side of the mat. Put your hands on the waist. Then move the elbows gently back. Lift the sternum, shoulder blades down, tilt your head forward. Push with your big toes down, both big toes down. Go forward. And stop when your chest is parallel to the ground. If it's way too much, then stop. Listen to the messages of your body. 3 breaths. And at the end of the 3rd breath, come back up. Bend your right knee just a little bit, just in order to have the right knee over the right heel. Tilt your hip forward, push your big toes down, and go all the way down.
When you reach your maximum, relax your arms, let the arms go down, all the way down to the ground. Keep your right knee bent. With your right knee right above the right heel. Stay there. Relax your neck, relax your shoulders. Slowly. Still keeping chest and leg together as much as you can. Straighten your right leg, but just a tiny bit. Always listen to the messages of your body. So if you feel that it's becoming a little bit too hard, stop just before. Listen to the messages of your body. Chest and leg always in contact. Deep contact. Keep on pushing the big toes down, even now. Slowly, come back up.
Still with your right knee right above the right heel. Lift your pubis, feeling a gentle stretch on your left groin. Roll the arms outward and push the thumbs back. 3 breaths. Belly in. Just focus on your hips in order to feel the stretch on your left groin. At the end of the 3rd breath, straighten your leg. Tilt your hip forward. Push your big toes down, both big toes down, and go all the way down.
Hands can touch the ground, or if the ground is a little bit too far away, you can put your hands right over the right leg. Even there, if you want to go a little bit deeper, then activate your thighs in order to give the message to your body that the back of your legs have to lengthen. Deep breaths. And slowly come back up.
Change side. So left leg forward, right leg back. Again, you can move your feet a little bit toward the edges, the lateral edges of your mat in order to have a little bit more balance. Keep your hips as much as you can squared. Hands on the waist. Push your big toes down, tilt your head forward, and go down. Stop either whenever you feel that it's a little bit too hard, or when it also is parallel to the ground. Stay there, keep on pushing with your big toes down to the ground. And slowly come back up. Now bend your left knee in order to have the left knee right over the left heel. Hip squared. Tilt your hip forward. Go all the way down. When you have chest and leg together, allow the arms to go down. Stay there. And now start straightening your left leg, still keeping chest and leg together. Listen to the message of the body. 3 breaths. Push with your big toes down. Push with your left feet down and come back up. Still keeping the left knee right above the left heel. Tilt your hip backward. Feel the stretch on your right groin. Lift the sternum, shoulder blades down. Roll the arms outward and push the hands gently back. Focus on your hips and abdominal muscles in order to feel the stretch on your right groin. Stay there. Now straighten with legs. Push your big toes down. Tilt your head forward and go all the way down. You can keep your hands down on the ground, or if it's a little bit too hard, you can put your hands in contact with your left leg. Activate your thighs in order to go deeper in this position. 3 breaths. Keep on pushing with your big toes down. And at the end of the 3rd breath, gently come back up. Widen your feet, way wider than your shoulders. Keep your feet parallel to the short side of the mat. Tilt your hip forward and go all the way down. Keep the weight of your body on the ball of the feet. If you can touch your feet with your hands, just do it. Otherwise, just relax your shoulders, arms, head, neck, and just stay there. Lengthen your breath. Really gently bend your knees and come up. Now, still keeping the feet in this position, Imagine that you want to squeeze your legs. So you're going to activate the muscles of your legs without really moving your legs. If you feel tension on the knees, keep your knees gently bent. Belly in, sternum lifted, shoulder blades down. Keep on squeezing your legs. And again, if you feel tension on the knees, just bend it a little bit. And now relax. And we're gonna add even more, one more thing. Squeeze your butt. So you will feel that the hips will tilt backward, and keeping the glutes active, squeeze your legs again. Stay there. And relax. Bend your knees a little bit more and create circles with your hips along the spine. First on one side, and then on the other side. Now, roll your legs outward to roll your feet. So the heels are closer than your feet. The feet are pointing 45 degrees out. Squeeze your glutes, your buttocks, and bend your knees. Stay there. And come back up. Roll your legs even more if you can. So there, listen to the messages of your body. But try and put your feet almost pointing to the side. It's harder for the balance, so in case you will need something to stabilize yourself, just go ahead. Once that you have the legs rolled outward in this position, always feel, pay attention on the knees. If you feel something on the knees, just move accordingly. And there, bend your knees again. 3 breaths. Whoop. And at the end of the 3rd breath, straighten your legs. The legs inward and create circles with your hips along the spine. First on one side, and then on the other side. Now, with your legs wide, roll your right leg outward. So have the right foot pointing to the right, left leg inward to have the left foot at roughly 45 degrees. There, tilt your hip right and left, right and left, right and left. Try and feel the stretch on your groin when you move your hips to the left. Try and feel the kind of freedom of movement once that you tilt your hip to the right. Left and right, left, right. One more time, left, right. Stay with your hips tilted to the right, belly in, lift the sternum. Slide your right arm, hand over the right leg. Move the left shoulder back, twisting your torso, belly in. Push your big toes down, especially the right big toe down, in order to keep the balance, and lift the left arm up. Move the sternum to the right and observe how the shoulders will move right above the right knee. Keep on activating your feet, pushing the big toes down. Bend
your right leg. Look down at your right foot. Walk forward with your left foot. Move your right hand down on the ground, a little bit forward, there to your right foot. And there, start lifting your left leg and straighten your right one. Keep as much as you can your torso aligned. Activate your left buttocks. Keep the belly in. Stay there. And really slowly lower your left leg, bend your right knee. Walk back with your left foot and go back in Trikonasana. So 2 legs straight and active. Bend your right leg again. Walk back with your left foot in order to lower your hip. And move the left arm to the right in order to create a straight line from the left hand to the left foot. Stay there. Now move the left arm back to the left. And without moving your legs, lift your torso. And move in Virabhadrasana 2. Belly in, lift the sternum, shoulder blades down. Stay there. And come up. Lower your arms. And turn to the left. So roll the left leg outward, right leg inward. Belly in. And start tilting your hips. Right and left. Right and left. Taking consciousness of this movement. Feeling the stretch on your groin when you tilt your hip to the right. And the freedom when you tilt your hip to the left. Now, tilt your hip to the left. Slide your left hand over the left leg. Move your right shoulder back. And straighten and lift your right arm. Lift the sternum, move the sternum to the left in order to move the shoulders right above the leg. Stay there, push with your big toes down in order to keep the balance. Now bend your left knee and walk forward with your right foot. Put your left hand down on the ground and there start lifting your right foot, straightening both legs. Stay there, belly in. Activate your right glute. Stay there. Belly in. Now slowly lower your right foot. Walk back with your right leg. And go back in Trikonasana. Find again all the thing needed in Trikonasana. So push with your big toes down. Belly in. Lift the sternum, shoulder blades down. Now bend your left knee. Walk back with your right foot in order to create a straight line. Move the right arm to the left, creating the straight line from the hand to the foot. Stay there. And now without moving your legs, move your right arm back to the right, lift your torso, Virabhadrasana 2. Belly in, lift the sternum, shoulder blades down, and stay there. Slowly straighten your legs, lower your arms. And move in Tadasana. Big toes touching, heels gently apart. Lift your heels, widen your toes. Belly in, sternum lifted, shoulder blades down. So the toes are not touching the ground now. Give a spread as much as you can. Stay there. We're just activating the muscles under our feet. Now, lean on the right leg, still with your toes up, and lift your left foot, just keeping the touch of the heel down. So lean on the right leg and lift the left foot, but still keeping the heel down on the ground. So stretching and reinforcing. Now lower your left foot, still keeping the toes up. Lean on the left leg and lift the upper part, the front part of your right foot. So just touching with your heel down. Stay there. And down. Relax your toes. Close your eyes and bring your attention to feet and ankles. And realize that with this small activation, you actually worked on both feet, ankles, and even part of the tibia, the tibial muscle. Now, lift your heels and find a balance. So I suggest you to find a dristi in order to help you keep the balance. And down. Lift your heels again. Find a balance. And down. One more time. Lift your heels. Find a balance. And down. Lean on the right leg. Lift the left leg. Grab with both hands your knee, your left knee, and bring it toward the chest as much as you can. You can bend gently the right knee in order to move the left knee closer to the chest. And relax. The other side. So lean on the left leg, lift the right leg, grab with both hands your right knee, and move it toward the chest. You can bend gently your left knee. Stay there. And back. Now, lean on the right leg again. Lift the left leg. Open the left knee to the side
Keep the left hand on the left knee and just stay there. Keep it open to the side. Whoop. And back to center. Lean on the left leg. Lift the right leg. Grab the grab the right knee with your right hand. Whoop. Today the balance is a little bit odd to me. And open the leg to the side. Stay there. And back to center. Lean on the right leg again. Find the dristi. Lift the left leg. Grab the left leg with your left hand. Open the leg to the side. But now I want you to lean to the right with your torso. Use your right arm to help you balance. Lift the sternum, shoulder blades down. Whoop. And back to the starting position. The other side, so lean on the left leg, lift the right leg, grab the right leg with your right hand, open to the side, and then lean to the left. Stay there. And back to center. Now, lean on the right leg, lift the left leg. Grab the big toe with your hand. Open to the side. Lean to the right and straighten your leg. Stay there. Lean the torso to the right, because it's a different variation. It's a harder variation. Whoop. And back to the starting position. I know that it's easier to keep the torso in line with the leg, but this is a different variation. It's a harder one, I know. Now lean on the left leg, lift the right leg, and grab the big toes. Open the leg to the side, lean your torso to the left, and straighten your right leg. Stay there. And back to the starting position. Lean again on the right leg. We're gonna do exactly the same thing that we just did, but then we're gonna align again, torso and leg, but consciousness, adding a little bit more consciousness about the movement. So lift your left leg, grab your big toes, open the knee to the side, lean to the right, straighten your leg, find a balance in this variation, and then lift your torso, activate your leg, activate your glute, lift the sternum, shoulder blades down, stay there. And down. Lean on the left leg, lift the right leg, grab your big toe, open the knee to the side, lean to the left, straighten your right leg, find a balance. And now Align your torso and leg. Lift the sternum, shoulder blades down. And down. Widen your legs. Just a tiny bit wider than your hips. Bend your knees and create circles with your hips and lumbar spine. So you're working in this way. I don't know if you realize how much stability you had in the final version. And in consciousness, finding balance in a harder variation will help you approach the normal variation way easier. Okay. Now, down on the ground. Bring your knees over the chest and roll right and left side to do a sort of massage through your lumbar spine. Now, if it's comfortable for you, move in Ananta Balasana. So lift your feet, widen your knees, grab the outer side of your feet, push the knee toward the chest, and even there, if you feel comfortable, you can roll the right and left side. But if this variation is not really comfortable for you, just step back and do the variation with your legs close to your chest. Last moments. And now, take everything you will need to be comfortable in Shavasana. At the end of the Shavasana, I'm going to chant the mantra. And at the end of the mantra, I'm going to guide you out of the pose. Take that moment. Just relax. Bhuva Swaha Tatsaviturvareniyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Diyo Yonat Prachodayat Om Bhurabhuva Swaha Saviturvareniyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Diyo Yonat Prachodayat Om Bhurabhuva Swaha Saviturvareniyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Diyo Yonat Prachodayat. Slowly, start wiggling your toes and fingers. Bring back the awareness into your body. Inhale deeply and exhale fully with your mouth. Release all tensions. One more time. Bend your knees and roll on your right side. Stay on your right side for a brief moment before sitting comfortably for the chant of 3 Om. Keep your spine straight yet relaxed. Thumb and index finger together with the palm of the hand either facing the sky or the ground. Relax your face, your throat, your shoulders, arms. Inhale deeply. Put your hands in prayer position in front of the chest. Open your eyes. Namaste.